Hi, I'm Cynthia Kahn, founder of Amused Now, and I'm here today with hip hop recording artist King Terry the Third. Hi, how are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing great today.
That's good. Good to hear.
Well, you should be feeling fabulous, and congratulations for winning our Reverb Nation featured artist contest.
Thanks. I'm definitely honored to have been selected. I know a lot of artists submitted.
Yes, between almost 5,000.
Wow. That's more than I even thought.
Well, we selected you because we love your smooth jazz vocals behind the hip hop lyrics. Is that you singing vocals too?
On some tracks, like All Day, All Night, I am singing vocals as well.
You ought to sing more often.
I'm working on it.
Well, your sound is quite unique. It's not traditional hip hop. How would you describe it?
I'd say it's almost 50% old school, 50% new school. I really try to mix it up and, not forget what music used to be like as well as what's out now and what's current.
Well, you say old school, so who can we credit as your major music influences?
Anything all the way back to Rick James, the Isley Brothers, a lot of their sounds I love to hear in my music. So that's why I use a lot of samples and horns and strings and saxophones and just any instruments I can find.
Yeah, it's very musical and lyrical. It's not just rapping. I really, that's why we picked you.
Yeah, I try to mix it up with giving people a lot of different sounds and different takes.
Well, your bio says that you've won numerous awards in addition to winning the Muse Now Featured Artist Contest. Tell us about some of your accomplishments.
I've won quite a few from, local stuff, performing, showcases, all the way out to songwriting contests like the International Songwriting Competition. I placed there a couple years ago. Which other contest? John Lennon Songwriting Contest. I used to enter every songwriting contest I could find, so every time I ranked, I was just happy to place.
Have you sold any of your songs?
I have. In the past, I've gone on iTunes and some Bandcamp as well.
Awesome. So I listened to all your songs, and I must agree with your fans that my fave is Rollin', but I also really like Paid for Freestyle.
That was a fun record. I had a lot of fun doing that. I was actually recording at the studio and he just started playing the beat and he kind of let me freestyle on it and then he started making his own chops with my vocals and moving stuff around and it came out kind of nice. I liked it.
Me too. Well, speaking of producers, each one of your songs is produced by a different producer, and that gives it a unique sound. So, what do you look for when you're talking to producers?
I really look for just a producer who has their own sound, who isn't trying to copy everything else that they hear, on the radio and commercially. So a lot of times I end up working with producers, from other countries and having to use Google Translate just to get the messages through.
So, what's your most interesting story?
Um, Probably with my song All Day, All Night. The producer that I worked with on that record, his name's High Classified and he lives in Canada and he mainly speaks French. So as we were working together, it was really hard for us to break the language barrier, but he ended up getting signed to DJ A-Track, which is Kanye West's DJ, shortly after we did the record. So that was definitely fun because we got to link up.
What a great contact, huh?
And definitely one of my favorite contacts.
Well, I was wondering, how do you use social media to connect with fans and to get the word out about your music?
Oh, I love social media for getting the word out about my music, Twitter, Facebook. I just love connecting with new people, and I like the ability that social media gives you to reach out to, fans who wouldn't be there around the globe, honestly.
So, what's your favorite social media platform of choice?
Probably Twitter, most definitely. I've been building my Twitter for years.
Well, since Amuse Now is about artists helping artists, what advice do you have for other artists who are trying to make a name for themselves?
I would just say just to not be afraid to share your music because a lot of times, artists make music and they just share it with their friends on Facebook and, just kind of allow it to circulate that way, but never be afraid to show it to, somebody out of the ordinary, somebody you don't even know because you never know you can make a new fan at that moment.
Do you play live a lot?
Not a lot. I'd say 2 to 3 times a month. I'm hoping to pick it up more.
So, what is up next for King Terry III?
Right now I'm getting ready for a show next month. It's a local show. As well as working on my next EP, which I don't have a title for, but I'm definitely using Rolling on it and All Day All Night, and I'm gonna release it for free on Bandcamp and my official website as well.
Well, I look forward to hearing it. And for those who don't know you and may live in your local area, where do you live?
Orlando, Florida.
Okay, so do you announce your play dates on your Facebook or Twitter page? Do you have a website? Tell us about that.
I usually announce them on my website, which is kingterrythethird.com, and I'll also share them on Twitter as well.
All righty then. Well, I had a fabulous time chatting with you today and getting to know you.
Oh, it was a pleasure to be on with you, and I love chatting with you.
Well, I wish you all good things.
Thanks. Thanks for having me.
Good night.
Good night.
Hi, I'm Cynthia Kahn, founder of Amuse Now. This featured artist presentation has been brought to you by Amuse Now Entertainment, a website that enables artists to profit from their creativity. To learn more about Amuse Now, visit us at www.amusednow.com or email me at ccon@amusenow.com.